Okay, well, we need to make it to this area. And then I guess here. Oh no. What's up, Frostal Bros? Welcome back to the arena playthrough. It is currently part 30, and we are still here in Dagoth, not inside of Dagoth the god, but Dagoth the dungeon. You know, the place where Dagoth would reside. And of course, in the last episode, we kind of ran ourselves into a corner trying to find the exit, so I decided to take a little peek and stuff, and I really had to do that because we are starting to run a little short on mana power. We kind of only have 17 potions left, which isn't really the best. So we are going to be very careful as we make our way northward, because we have to basically pass wall through very specific areas just to get to the area we could climb, but in fact we may as well climb because, you know, it'll be good for us, and of course it won't let us even climb that area. So yeah, there was a very specific place, like it was north, I guess. The easiest way to reach it is if I were to go into this room, I think. But that looks very hard to enter. Tell you what, we'll wait until we wear off our levitation, then we'll just crawl into this pit here, because I feel like that would be easier just to get up to the area. And of course we got a zombie nearby. So let's just beat the zombie to death. We're going to rest again. And we're going to camp for, say, 2 hours. Wake up. We're going to pop ourselves some light. And we're going to have Spell Eater ready, because that's the most important one. And we're going to make sure we can jump up into this area here. There we go, just like that. Now Dagoth does actually have some jumping puzzles, which I do hate. I did just remember how Dagoth does that. And oh look, I'm glad I have Spell Eater up, so if I crawl down here, yeah, he'll cast mana. Allow us to make sure we're armored up. Make sure we got a blessing. And mirror. We're even going to cast Azur's Aid. We're going to make sure we're nice and healed up mana-wise. We're just going to cast Mephal's Wrath. Going to give us all the mana in the world. We're going to paralyze you. And we're going to collect your XP, because that's going to be a good part to... Oh! That's going to be a really nice way to start the episode. And of course he has loot we can't even grab. So that's great. And of course, this room is a useless room. We do have a door here, though. Though it's probably not a useful door, because I do know we need to be north of here, so if I go that way, I can go back to the waterway. Yeah, there's just a whole labyrinth. It looks like the frickin' vents over here. Gotta basically play Among Us. Gotta vent. And then jump back up into the vents. I guess the good part about the vents is nothing can really grab you, since, you know, you're in the vents away from everything. Of course it does still mean you have to eventually get out. And of course levitation makes things a little iffier. Of course, there is a doorway over this way, and I think... Oh, there's a wraith here. Let me cast some wrath on the wraith. There we go. And he has nothing usable. No gold. What a shame. What a shame. Now, we got 2 hellhounds here. And of course, if I move backwards, I fall funny, so I'm just gonna have to move forwards. The chamber looks like some sort of crypt. Vampires regenerating. Now, you know, this is actually one of few areas where you can actually meet a vampire. And oh, you can hear them already. They have one of the creepiest voices in the entire game. Of course, the ones in Daggerfall are absolutely morbidly horrifying. But we just so happen to have a key. And these guys, yeah, they cast a lot of spells. In fact, Jagar Thorn takes a very similar appearance to these guys, and he just destroyed himself. Are you kidding me? We're going to cast that into a wall. A mithril key. No way, we just got a mithril key. Whatever it's used for, you know. Also, how much XP do we have now? Because surely we gained... Oh yeah, we gained like a good 100,000 just from the past few enemies. I bet you that vampire gave us a whole bunch. That vampire had to have given us a whole bunch, because ain't no way he was slacking on XP. Because, I mean, that's a vampire. Now, I do know, from looking at the map, that there's a fire daemon over here. And, of course, a door. But I'll get to the door in a second. Meantime, fire daemon. This fire daemon's going to be a good bit of XP. Oh boy. Oh boy, this guy's actually taking a whole beating. Well, thank goodness, mithril key. Wow. So the mithril key was for that the whole time. That's actually funny. That is actually funny. I never even knew that. Well, anyways, we found the next floor. May as well head on down. Now, from what I remember seeing, there is a huge path of doors here, and there's a huge dungeon. But of course, I do want to speed things up, so we are going to cheese this a little bit. So, of course, all these doors, they have keys to them, but you can actually go past a lot of these doors. So you have, yeah, this one needs a sapphire key. There's all sorts of doors, but when I remember, apparently magical lock actually works on the last door. And I know, I also know that the skeleton key can also work on it, because yes, the skeleton key is actually in this game too. It's an artifact you can obtain, which is pretty nice. Now I know it's been more than 3 doors, I think. I think it's 4 doors. Let's double check the map, see. Yeah, we're gonna need another. Yeah, as you can see, the path to Dagoth is a long one. And this here, yeah, as you can see, there's gray splodges on the map. That means this here's the diamond key, the one that's unopenable, unless you have the key, which we had right there. Of course, these guys are going to cast their spells, so I'm going to make sure I refill my buffs, because I really want to make sure that those are refilled, because without my buffs, what do I have? Oh yeah, and I'm not going to be levitating for this next part, because you do actually need to be on your feet for the next portion, which I do remember from my last playthrough. Yeah, this last section is actually coming back to me a good bit. And where is Azura's mirror? There it is. Now to finally get ourselves some XP. The second these guys give us some mana. There we go. Oh, that poor stone golem. And this poor stone golem. Nothing. 144 gold. And now we can drop a save and get ready to go to Dagoth, or the final stretch. As you enter... Oh wait, let's make sure we get the proper text. It's very finicky, but okay. I guess it was very far back. Oh wow, was it like right at the entrance? Hang on. Okay, where is that text? Oh, I can't pull it back up. Okay. Well, Ava's gonna have to... yeah, let's destroy these guys. Boop! Take you two out. Yeah, there's basically just homunculus down this hallway. And they're like the final... They're like the final little area, basically. Now, this is actually kind of like a warning for the next section, because there's another section with a ton of enemies down a long hall. Only, during the last section, there is a long hall with like 8 liches in it. So, yeah. Now, we're going to drop a 2 save, because this here is actually a jumping puzzle. And I mean like an actual jumping puzzle. And if I remember correctly, it is 50-50, and if I remember my controls right... Okay, so F1 is that. Yeah, so F2 is position. We are currently at here, so we need to go forward a good bit to reach 50-50. And I mean, we could levitate there, but, you know, I just feel safer jumping my way to it, because you do have to eventually jump up platforms, and those are the platforms there, and you can actually hear the resonating aura of the Staff of Chaos, the final piece. It is very close. In fact, it could be in this very room, you could say. In fact, oh god, we are currently inside of a homunculus, it appears. Okay, well, we need to make it to this area. And then I guess here. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I do not like being in lava. I am fire resistant, not fire immune. Okay, let's get some armor up here. Let's get Spill Eater reset. Hello, Fire Daemon. I am glad you're on another island. Oh, well, we have wings now. We may as well use them while we can. So we're just going to fly out here. And that's paralyzed the Fire Daemon. We got a potion and a katana. We can't carry anything. And yeah, this is the last room. So these are the homunculus you have to fight. And oh lord. It's literally just these last guys, and then you'd have to go up into the final area and collect the final staff piece. And of course, the only way you can do that is with a jump, which we cannot do currently. In fact, I was actually stuck on this one section for really long when I started playing my first time, because as you can see, we can't really jump or anything, so this section is really impossible. But we can rest to get rid of our levitation so we can actually jump. Of course, we need to first take care of all these homunculus, and it's very easy to take them all out with my mace of just absolute mayhem and destruction. And now it's time for us to rest for 2 hours. Oh look, a wizard. I mean, seriously. A mage. My bad. Still, same thing. Let's rest another 2 hours. Wake up. Now, shielded, regenerating, healthy. Let's make sure we at least have Spell Eater ready. And we're going to drop a quick save. And we're going to jump up here. That is very stressful. And then we're going to jump up here. Walk up here. And right there in the center, you can see it. The final piece of the Staff of Chaos. I wonder if we can grab it from this part here. From this distance. No, you can't reach it. So you really just have to walk here. To escape a riddle must ye answer, from the beginning of eternity to the end of time and space, to the beginning of every end and the end of every place. What am I? Now, this here is actually one of my favorite riddles because it really throws a lot of people through a loop. But whenever you look it up, it's actually freaking hilarious. So, the way you figure this riddle out is you forget what all the meanings of these words are, and you simply have to look at each word. So, the beginning of eternity, E, the end of time, E, and space, E, the beginning of every end, E, and the end of every place, E. And that opened the doors. All of the doors are now opened because of the might of E. And now it's time to grab the last part of the Staff of Chaos. Thou art truly worthy, go in peace, and let thy fate be written in the Elder Scrolls. You have found the last piece of the Staff of Chaos. As though a living thing, it flies to complete the staff. The whole burns brightly with cold fire, and you can feel the strength of this conduit as though it were your own strength. And we now have the Staff of Chaos. We now have ascended to the might we need. As you can see, we have all 8 pieces. All 8 staff pieces. Currently have 8 pieces. And there's literally only 8 in the game. Now we have a whole bunch of builds we can sell. Let's see what kind of bracelet we're wearing. So we got a -4, we got a +10 willpower. So that's more armor right there. So we just got a ebony bracelet. I don't know when we've had that, but that's in our inventory now. And of course we need our amulet to be upgraded, but that's fine because we are going to do a bit of artifact hunting before we do the final quest. We're going to get the Necromancer's amulet, which will take this place, and oh boy, it's a fun one. But of course, we need to first get the heck out of here. Because as you can see, we're on foot, there's a bunch of lava, there's a bunch of death, and we have to pass wall through stuff, and we're going to need to do a bunch of grinding the second we make it at... Okay, let's climb back up here, not look like an idiot. Hello? Oh. Did 2 of the 4 doors close on me? That's weird. Oh well. But anyways, yeah, we need to get the heck out of here, so we're going to drop a 2 save now that we're out of that area. Oh wait. It's fine. It'll have a little apostrophe. And of course, we are getting quite close to the end, so, you know, gotta think of, oh god. Gotta think of what I'm going to do next after Arena. Maybe I could do a Daggerfall. Maybe I could introduce another member of the Dreth family into Daggerfall. And of course, maybe I can talk a little more. Actually, I think I already spoke about Dreth a little. That's fine. Basically, there's going to be more Dreths that are like good guys. And oh, thank goodness for Spell Eater. So, as you can see, now that we're leaving, a couple of Wraiths have spawned in place of the other guys. So we are going to get this ready, and yeah, like, this is basically just one big warning from Jagar Thorn saying, listen, I know what you have, please stay away. Like, this is him literally trying to ward us away now. Like, literally his final stretch, his final attempt. But, one issue. Sindar Dreth, he kinda achieved Kim. So, you know, it's not like that much is gonna be done. And of course, oh wait, there were 2, wow. I walked right past them and didn't even realize. I guess they were that insignificant to me. But hey, free XP is free XP. Thank you for reminding me, Mr. Stone Golem, that you were here. Is your buddy here? Oh, your buddy decided to leave. He decided he didn't want to be XP. That's fine. We got a lot. I know we need like 9 million XP just to reach level 20. And honestly, we're going to get it. We're probably going to get it by by the next section. By the time we reach the final level, we're going to definitely be level 20. That's for dang sure. We're basically going to be God. Like, just straight up. We're going to be able to eventually just have the power to walk straight up to Vivek, slap him across the face, and there would be nothing you could do about it. Because we would have more power than him. Ugh. And oh, it's just Stone Golem. No, I was wondering what was casting spells at me. Yeah, kinda sucks for you though, that you decided to get my attention. Anyways, we're just going to mosey on out of here now. Because of course this is the final stretch. And oh look, the Fire Daemon respawned. Let's see if he wants to play. It looks exactly like he wants to play. Perhaps we should blow him to pieces. That sounds like fun. And look, just like that. Roasted Fire Daemon, everyone. Alright. Now, we're heading out of here. Chamber looks like some sort of crypt. Oh, the Hellhounds kind of nuked themselves. What a shame, what a shame. Anyways, should be able to head north of here. This guy will nuke himself, yep. Oh look, a homunculus. Wow. He was, waiting, it looks like. Too bad he's not gonna ambush at all. Yeah, too bad for him. Alright, and it looks like, oh, we got another homunculus. I don't think he understands what's about to happen to him, though. Poor guy. Anyways, let's go ahead and fly over these catacomb areas. Let's, these pits, and these falls, and, we're just going to mosey our way out of here. It looks like we figured out Dagoth Ur, though. It's a very short and simple dungeon once you know the path. Of course, I did kind of trivialize the entire dungeon, but, you know, that's besides the point. The point is all the enemies we got to kill along the way. All the XP we got to gain along the way. Sometimes I feel bad for these enemies that have to deal with Sindar Dreth. But anyways, we can now finally leave Dagoth Ur. And I think we can head where it all began, back into Balmora, where we can probably get set up. Because, I mean, it's right here. And of course, there's only one other place to go aside from here. And yeah, we can definitely do some dungeon runs. It's only 5 days away. Let's head out, shall we? You arrive in the town of Balmora in the Morrowind province. The date is Tertus of 29th of Frostfall in the year 391. It took 5 days to reach your goal. Welcome to the town of Morrowind held by Count Cascad. We would appreciate any business you can offer. And it's the middle of the night, so we are going to go ahead and try to get to day as soon as possible, and it looks like we don't have any inns discovered, despite the fact that I know we've been here. I mean, it is possible that there's... Yeah, I can't see any inns that we haven't discovered yet. So we are going to have to discover a new inn, but that's fine. We got a few buildings around here. This one will do. Man, the architecture of this place is even more confusing than actual Balmora. Alright, let's go ahead and light up Azura. Oh man, look at that red mountain in the distance. Oh, and it's the...
I congratulate you on your success. Have you discovered, however, what I have known all along? The staff is drained of all magical potential. I did it myself before scattering the pieces across the realm. It is a useless stick, good for churning butter or rowing a boat, but not for saving the Emperor. Come find me if you dare, and I will relieve you of any further burdens you may face to face. My legions await.
Oh boy. And oh, you send one measly assassin to die. I congratulate you. Daggerthorn really outsmarted me there. So apparently, the whole time, this one little artifact we grabbed all the pieces for, it's completely useless. I guess we should have figured all this time. But hey, maybe since all the power is drained, we could use it in some other way. Maybe we could absorb all his power. You know, you ever think of that? But of course, as I was saying, it is the middle of winter here in Balmora. Like, it is snowy. It's actually kind of beautiful. Like all this snowfall in Balmora. Who knew that winter in Balmora could actually look nice, you know? I guess Mickey D did. You know, Mickey D definitely did some Christmas specials in Morrowind. Now we gotta go into the Devil's Eagle. That sounds so haunting. On this freezing autumn's night, the Devil's Eagle seems especially inviting. You smell apples baking in the kitchen and look forward to your first draught of ale. Okay, how many taverns is that now that line has been... Oh my god, that's gonna be a meme now. That's just gonna be a meme. Every inn in Morrowind has baked apples and draughts of it. Oh my god. You enter an inn in Morrowind and you smell apples baking and can't wait for your first draught of ale. That's gonna be a meme now. I hope y'all know that. Oh yeah, it's a tavern store. So it's 11 at night. We should probably put our weapon away. That'd help. Let's get a room. Single. How many days are you staying? Just a one? Oh, I'll charge. You'll love the single. I'll charge you 10 gold for it. Believe that's a bargain. I don't believe I'm only charging you 10 gold, kid. You're lucky, kid. We got a deal. Yep. Give me that room. It is basically 12, so we're gonna camp until morning, so we're just gonna say 8 hours. 8 hours of sleep. Wake up. 7 in the morning. And we're going to give it another hour. Yeah. Now it's 8 in the morning. And Rhea Silmain has yet to speak to us in our dreams. You know, we could do one last thing, because I am feeling like a... Once the 30th of Frostfall, the Emperor's birthday, was the most popular holiday of the year. Great traveling carnivals into the masses while the aristocracy of Balmora enjoyed their annual goblin chase on horseback. Recently, these traditions have fallen into neglect. It has been decades since there was a big carnival in Balmora, and longer still since the Count at the town sponsored a goblin chase. It is rumored that the Emperor has begun refusing any audience. Oh man, this jingle. The jingle, jingle, jingle. Alright, well, that was interesting. So we got a goblin chase, and we could do a bit of a real quick montage, sell some gear, and maybe we could look for some artifacts, because of course we're in town here and we could use some actual gear. I'm thinking like we could grab the Ogma Infinium, because whenever you grab an artifact, you use it once, and once it's used up, you can grab another one. But until then, you can only have one artifact at a time. So I'm thinking we look for the Ogma Infinium, and then look for Necromancer's Amulet after that. Because the Ogma Infinium, it will be used upon use, and it will give us 50 points that we can spend however we please. And I mean... we could just get ourselves decked out because of the Ogma Infinium. And, I mean, we could do a quick speed ahead real quick, because we got some stuff to sell. Got some stuff we could look for. Maybe try to get ourselves... Actually, no, because we're going to get the Necromancer's Amulet anyway, so there's no point. So yeah, I'm going to sell some gear real quick, and I will catch y'all in a second, so yeah. Alright, and we just came back. I sold a bunch of stuff, decided to buy a bunch of potions of restore power. So as you can see, all I have is my backup equipment and restore power potions, and I mean, I have a lot of stuff on me, honestly. Like, I'm not even sure if I need all of this stuff. I kind of just bought it all out of paranoia of just stuff breaking. But hey, it is what it is. In case my stuff does break, so yeah. Now, I do remember, if you ask rumors, but not of work, but of general, you should actually get some interesting stuff. So let's see what the folks say. Maybe they'll eventually give me an artifact quest, because there is a chance you get an artifact quest asking for general rumors. Sorry, I wish I had something to say, but I don't. Okay, so you're useless, and the person behind you doesn't want to speak. You heard any rumors? It seems this year's harvest is going to be as good as the last year's. It's snowing. Okay, okay. You, sir. Any general rumors? Nothing I can say. Balmora has been pretty quiet, actually. Okay, so Balmora is actually kind of quiet. That's fine. I should be able to get some other rumors. Maybe if I ask you, fine sir, heard anything? Well, by the Dark Ones, some character just asked me if I were willing to pay for information regarding the whereabouts of the skeleton key, as if I'd like it to be found. You want my opinion? A key capable of opening any lock or portal would make all Morrowind unsafe. I told him get lost, and he headed over north to the Devil's Eagle. I hope no one takes his offer. So yeah, that's how you get the skeleton key right there. That's the quest for that. This is quite an interesting item. Now you haven't heard anything. See what interesting topics I get, because you can get like up to 3 different ends, and of course if you don't get anything good, then you can just go to the next town. And yeah, you're probably asking the wrong person. I haven't heard anything interesting. Okay, cool. Well, we got a ginger over here, so let's speak with you. Heard anything? Well, nothing much is going on near as I can tell you. Alright. What about you? Heard anything? This town is crawling with spies from Carthor Dale. Beware, young dark elf. Young? Okay, cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and speak with more people. Man, this town has quite some people, let me tell you. Let's speak with you. Heard any rumors? There's probably something going on elsewhere in Morrowind, but not here in Balmora. Tell you what, it is obvious that Balmora is pretty much done for with rumors. Let's go ahead and head to a real city. Let's go to Blacklight. That should actually have some good rumors. Maybe we can actually hear something about the Ogma Infinium there. So let's ride on out, shall we? I know Jaggerthorn's gonna be mad with us, but it's whatever, he can deal with it. You have arrived in the city-state of Blacklight in Morrowind's province. The date is Sunday 6th of Sun's Dusk, and the year 3391. It took 5 days to reach your goal. Blacklight holds the northern tip of Morrowind. To the east is Dagoth in all its fiery glory. Yep, this here's the tip area where you'd see Dagoth off into the east. Now, is there any rumors here? Well, nothing much is going on near as I can tell you. Well, crap. Of course, off to the east, that's where Blacklight is. Oh yeah, and there's also a pier here. That's cool. But anyways, moving on, we should be able to find some individuals like this ginger woman. Of course, on Sunday's 20th of Sun's Dusk is Warriors Festival. It's the day when the Warriors of Blacklight test their mettle, unfortunately, in the streets. Oh. So we may get a fight here in a second, okay, General? You're probably asking the wrong person. I haven't heard anything interesting. Man, how has no one ever heard anything interesting? Of course, the rumors are random chance based off level, and currently I'm basically right there at max. Nothing much is going on as far as I know. Yeah, of course, it is still very much random and still very rare. There's probably something going on elsewhere in Morrowind, but not here in Blacklight. Okay. You know, these ginger pillows, sometimes they actually yield some results. Well, you must know, Warriors Festival is coming up soon, Sunday's 20th of Sun's Dusk, actually. You know, that's when all weapons and all equipment stores are half price. Oh. That's actually kind of cool. In fact, I wonder if I can ask the same person about General and... Okay. Well, I've been talking to this fellow at the Hound Crow's Nest, south here. He was telling me he knows something about the location of the staff of Magnus. I don't know if he's telling the truth, but he had the nerve to ask for hundreds of gold pieces in return for the information. If I had the line, I got take a long on it. Okay. Plenty of rooms. Here's harvest. Well, they say Plague's been reporting that Somerset's shore village. My sources are dubious, so I could not vouch for the truth. And my prophet says Somerset Isles do sit beneath the sea. He did not specify when, but it sounds like soon. Okay. Well, if you're able to spend some gold in order to make a lot of gold, I have a deal for you. There's a chap a bit to the south of the Thirsty Cutlass who knows how to get to King Arnum's coffer. If you've never heard of the coffer, it's the magical land that keeps on giving. Head towards Thirsty Cutlass right away before I don't know how long this guy will be there. Okay, so Thirsty Cutlass got King Arnum's coffer, which is basically endless gold. It's a pretty interesting artifact. This is a pretty neat artifact. It's only in Arena. There's a physician and some sort of the wilds of Valenwood who found a cure for lycanthropy. Can you imagine? I didn't even know it was a problem. But that's actually funny since lycanthropy ain't even a thing yet. It's only a thing in their fault. Good news is that this seems almost as good as last year's. Alright, just business as usual, Blacklight, yes. I'll just return from a village on the edge of elsewhere that has been almost completely ravaged by a plague. Alright. And it looks like this. Oh, got something else. Ooh, this looks fun. If you go south a little way to a little tavern called the Haunted Ship, you'll find a shady character who says he knows how to find some old relic, a legendary necromancer's amulet, or something. Suppose he's telling the truth. The amulet is supposed to regenerate any mage's power and give the user protection better than weights. Hell, without the weights, if I had time, I'd be the first in line. Now, necromancer's amulet. But you know, I do want to find the Infinium. Real quick, because I'm not in the right region, find the right time. I'll just hold there. Except for, I even have to do artifact quests, artifacts, and also I don't have time for that really too in this playthrough. And honestly, I don't have that much access to me. If I look through here, I should be able to find Haunted Ship. I want to keep that in mind. And yeah, so Necromancer's Amulets. Necromancer's Amulets. Alright, so Ogma Infinium. Alright, so the Ogma Infinium. Let's see here. Location. I wonder if I can actually get the location to each area. Okay, hang on. Oh, I did? Okay, let's see here. Because I need to be able to actually figure out where all these artifacts are. Because I found where the Ogma Infinium is. It says it's Skyrim, so I may have to go to Skyrim just so I can get the Ogma Infinium. I may have to put a tab on the Necromancer's Amulet. This quest will go away, by the way. And honestly, I am going to get the Ogma Infinium first, so we are going to. Okay, Finaster's Ring, that is actually another good artifact. But sadly, I am looking for the Ogma Infinium. So, where's the key? Hang on. It could ring a Khajiit. How am I able to? Okay, that's crazy. Alright, here we go. So now, oh yeah, it shows what classes are able to get each artifact. Okay, so mail. Wait, why is... Oh. That's where's Soulbreaker. Alright, oh, okay. Let's find Ogma Infinium. There it is. Here's the Ogma Infinium. So this quest can be started anywhere but Skyrim. Okay, the artifact itself will be found in Black Marsh elsewhere, Morrowind Skyrim. Okay. So, okay, cool. So the artifact quest for the Ogma Infinium can be started here, I bet. So I can get the rumor, but of course it looks like... Never mind, we just got it. No freaking way. Okay, I am going to do a speed ahead just to get to here, but we did find the quest log. Some guy at the Silver Cup was telling anyone who'd listen that he knows how to get this book, the Ogma Infinium. That will supposedly will make you twice the dark elf you are now. If you're interested, he's probably still there, just southwest of here. Personally, I think he was just drunk. So, Silver Cup, southwest of here. Oh boy, that's gonna be a good place to end this video. So, we're gonna head into the Silver Cup. We're gonna start this quest, because I think it would be nice to show off what artifact quests look like in this game. Because of course you do have to do a few things, and it is quite a grueling journey. But we will do this. So, southwest, we gotta go to the Silver Cup. So, we have to find a specific inn. Let's ask around. So, hey, friend, would you happen to know where the inn known as the Silver Cup is? There's a lot of inns here. Yeah, that's a bit south of here, I'm sure of it. Oh, okay, so we can just head south. And should be able to find the Silver Cup. Is it this area here? No, this is definitely a temple. That is way too big to be an inn. But hey, we can find big inns every now and then. Sometimes temples are small. This looks like it's a weapon store, but just making sure, yeah, it's a weapon store. Rare tool store. Alright, now the Silver Cup. Silver Cup should be anywhere around here. There might be an inn cluster right here, and this is going to suck, but no, this is not an inn cluster. Alright, let's speak with you. Tell me, where is the Silver Cup? If I could see your map, I'll show you. It's just how close you are. Golgiathus Tinsor takes a pen from her pockets. Okay. And Silver Cup is right here. The first inn out of this long line. So here's the Silver Cup. We are going to drop a save, and we're going to head on in. On an overcast autumn day like today, the Silver Cup was very popular. You can see why. It certainly lifts the spirits. Now, we have to find whoever is rumoring about the Ogma Infinium. Now, it should be just the barkeep we talked to. A man sits next to you at the bar. The innkeeper looks at him suspiciously and moves to his other customers. My name is Vanakamal Marban. Sorry for interrupting, he says, his voice like a blade sliding from its sheath. But you mentioned the Ogma Infinium, and I have information that could lead to its recovery. You know, knowledge doesn't come without its price. Mine is 530 gold pieces. Are you willing to go on? 530 is nothing for me, except, excellent. In the province of Skyrim lies an ancient tomb. I found it quite by accident while escaping reavers of the frozen wastes who sought to enslave me. Falling into this forsaken place, I found tablets and scrolls which all pointed to the location of the Ogma Infinium, said to increase the reader's innate abilities to godlike proportions. I have no need for such attention, for I'd rather be rich and anonymous. I have, however, described the location of the tomb onto your map of the continent. It's called the Cavern of Scaradon. Journey there, and you can recover those maps for yourselves. They will show you where the Ogma Infinium now lies. Be warned, these things of power seldom grant their gifts without a price. The Infinium has appeared many times through ages. I wish you luck on recovering it as it appears now. Except, oh boy. So now, we have started an artifact quest, and yes, the way artifact quests work in this game is you actually have to pay gold just to get a location on where there's a dungeon with another location to lead to the artifact, meaning you always have to take out 2 locations just to get your artifact, but oh boy is it worth it, because there are some artifacts that are just absolutely broken, and I cannot find the exit of this place. Okay, the map of this place is actually kind of cursed. It's just... Okay, that is actually the funniest map I have ever seen. Look at this place. Look at this location. Like, what is this place? Okay. We have that Skyrim onto our map. And now, this would be a really amazing place to wrap things up, with us just heading straight to the cavern of Segardun. So that will take 7 days. Let's go ahead and head there, shall we? Now, we're here in this map. Here, not in this map, but we're here in this dungeon. We're gonna get a light up. We're going to real quick make sure that whoever's slapping us is very much dead. Same with her friend. And now... Oh, whoa. There are so many people here. See, this is why I need more weapons. Because durability is a problem after a while. Now, this dungeon is quite a dubious one. I do believe... Spear roll, pixelation toggled. I do believe there is a way to... Oh, that's compass. Is a way to... I believe... Okay, never mind. But anyways, there's a way to pull up a cheat map, I know that, but I'll save that for the next episode, because of course we have run up our runtime a good bit, and this dungeon is going to be quite an interesting one, because we have to go through so many floors, and there's so much to these dungeons, and it's honestly crazy and great. But I do think that is going to be a good place to wrap things up, looking for the Ogma Infinium, our first artifact. I'm so excited. But anyways, this has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'll catch you on the next one. Later!